What is going on, YouTube? I am Endless Win. Anybody up for some green eggs and ham? Welcome back, YouTube, to Season 1, Episode 23 of the Minecraft Feed the Beast single-player series. I'm Endless Win. This cow rolls hard. He's the Skyrim cow. You don't want to mess with him. I saw that and he looked pretty cool. Got our ender pearls going. I still need a few more. So I'm going to hold off on using any ender pearls until I can get, I don't know, like 32 or something like that. Because, yeah, so I need like 10 more. And that's for the jetpack for my suit. I've taken the suit off because I've been running around in the house. Made this fancy little hallway coming straight through the enchanting room. And we're going to change that enchanting table up here, probably in this episode. And then we're all closed up. So I had to put all these torches, because if you hit F7, and then I'll get rid of that torch. You can see this little red thing. We'll get rid of another one, and you can see a lot more red things. F7, probably shown y'all this, but F7 lets you know where mobs can spawn. Red means you're indoors, and they can spawn. They won't spawn because they don't spawn right next to you, obviously. But all these torches are kind of not pretty, to say the least. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and work on a wrath lamp. And for that, we are going to need dark iron ore. This iron ore is from factorization. It is found level 5 and below. I mean, it's way down there. And so we'll throw that in there, and then that next. Actually, we'll just do... We're going to mess everything up here. That's okay. Something like that, and we'll just throw that in there. Cool. So yeah, doing more iron, working on our tanks here quite a bit. We'll let that go. Throw probably 2 more stacks in here, because we are definitely going to be using it up. But as you can tell, we've got plenty, because I can bring up all our iron. Still got 320 to go through. Got 390 of the ingots, and then another 516 looks like of these plates. So we are doing real well. So we're just slowly but surely throwing the plates. Did several stacks of glass too, because when we do get to making these, we're going to need a lot of glass panes. So made a lot of the glass blocks or whatever it's called. Put a chunk loader in here. I don't know if I showed y'all that, but so whenever I run to the nether, or maybe this age, because I've been running back and forth just looking to look really, turn off F7. The yellow means they'll spawn if it's nighttime, because it's outside, so they won't spawn right now. And so the chunk loaders kept everything running when I'm not in this area, so don't have to worry about some of these things growing and stuff like that. Just really, it's for these ender lily seeds, keeping the ticks up on them, because we need them. We need them a lot. Probably should get... Do I have any steak in here? Got some steak, okay. And then also probably in the next couple episodes, once the armor's up and running, definitely wanted to fix up this miniature red heart, make it work a little bit better. Alright, so we've got our dark iron ingots. To make a wrath lamp, you're going to need to make this wrath igniter. Diamond shards. Okay, so we need to blow up use some TNT on some diamonds for that, and this looks like we'll make some of those, and it looks like we can craft it. If we do, I don't know, we'll try that again. so we just need to make the wrath igniter. So I believe we have the stuff to make TNT, and we're going to need a redstone torch, and we are going to need, I want to say it's a block of diamonds. Yeah. Oh, well, luckily I can break those apart because I don't need 12 blocks of diamonds. Alright, so we'll run out here to a little bitty space where you need to be careful without running around without my armor. Run out over here where we're not too worried about the terrain. We shall throw this on the ground. We'll put that next to it. Torch and stand back. Boom! Alright, so you see these little diamond shards are everywhere. Picking up dirt and the shards and our redstone torch and snowballs and all that good mess. So you can see we got 18 diamond shards, so it looks like it doubles there. So there's the diamond shards aren't used for too many recipes, but there are a few, like there's a lacerator and a few other things, mostly factorization stuff, if not all factorization stuff. And so go back to our wrath lamp, and we'll put a shard there, and we have a wrath igniter, and then our sweet. So we have a wrath lamp. Why did I make a wrath lamp? Well, it's going to change up pretty dramatically in here once the tank comes in. That's why I did originally just put that torch there and there and there and there and here and here. But what I'm going to need to do is put this wrath lamp in here because it will, this looks like the center of the room. Close enough, right? So we'll put our wrath lamp right there. And you can tell already that there's a lot more light in here. So I'll turn on F7. It's on, I promise. I hit the button. And start getting rid of these torches. And let's see what kind of issues we have then as far as mobs spawning in here. You can see, I'll just do this, break that right there. So you can see F7 is on. Close this back up. And we have no issues with mobs spawning in here. I would have done the wrath lamp sooner, but wanted to show y'all because it's cool. I like it. So now we don't have to worry about mobs spawning in here and then walking over here and messing with us. Or even worse, creepers coming in here and then blowing us up, because if anything's going to mess us up with this series, it seems to be creepers that are really jacking with us. So what I'm going to do is watch a few more of these come about, and we'll get close to doing our first tank, which let y'all in on a little secret because it will be the next camera cut. We'll turn off F7. Probably this one is going to be Liquid Experience. Sweet. Welcome back. It seems that I've made a error in the math in this room because I had it out here, brought it out one more. I would have liked a walk space of 3, but as long as I can walk through, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? I could have also gone into that wall, but that would have taken a little bit more time that I didn't want to waste. So what I'm doing now is clearing out the roof here, making these pillars. You can see it's nighttime and he's gonna come be a nuisance. There we go. So that shouldn't be too big of a problem there. clear these two out, and just making these sides, and then we'll probably go into bat form and make all the top. But so far we're looking pretty good on the resources. I don't think it's going to be more than what we can handle, at least for these first two tanks. So I'll bring y'all back once it looks a little prettier. There we go. I tell you what, guys, this is going to be pretty big. Hopefully I actually did the dimensions right. It says 9 by 9 by 8, so hopefully we'll have good luck. I don't think that wrath lamp being there will give it any issues. I have somebody at the door. I'll be right back. Well, we're almost there. One more block, and with any luck, we'll have it. I used the wand for most of this, and with any luck, we have a multi-block. Let's see if we can do this math properly. 10 million buckets. That's about right. 10 million buckets. That's pretty cool. So the only thing we're going to need to do is add some valves to this, which that's easy enough to do. So we'll probably put maybe one over here and one over here. That way it's not in the walkway. Pretty nice and spiffy, if you ask me. So if we can get 10 million buckets of XP, that would be pretty fantastic. We'll also be doing lava, water, oil, mob essence, UU matter, a few other things, but I don't know why water, because we can. Maybe not. Probably not. That seems a little silly, but we may do it just because we can. Especially if we want to, use water for different things inside our base, because all this will be done off of tesseracts. So we'll have several liquid frequencies of tesseracts to move whatever we need around. So we might do that. We might do water. Who knows? That's pretty good size. If my math is correct, that's as big as it goes. You can't do bigger than that. So luckily the wrath lamp didn't have an issue with it. And hopefully 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we did this right. And we know that side's right because that one measures up just fine. So as big as you can go, 10,368,000. If that's that might not be right. I'm not sure. I can't remember where the actual buckets start. So that's not too bad though. It's pretty nice if you ask me. That's more buckets than what we'll ever need. So once this thing's full, we won't have to worry about it ever emptying ever again. So cool. I guess the next thing we need to do is put those valves in there, and then we're gonna figure out how to get all this XP that I have out of me, which is a nice little thing because it turns, you don't have to worry about losing your levels and things like that. So some tank valves, these real simple, just like that. So we're gonna have to make those for sure, and we should have 2 levers, and that'll make 8, so that's more than enough of those. It's real easy, especially since there's nothing in there. We're just going to go ahead and break it. You see it turns back from what it was from a multi-block, and then we'll do another one on the other side. So we'll pump out of one side and we'll pump into the other. Shouldn't have any issues that way. Normally I would pump up higher, and maybe I might do that because I'm probably going to we'll go make it real quick, the XP drain and that. So I believe, I can't remember if it's from Open Blocks or Extra Utilities. Those mods are very similar, but also, they're kind of a catch-all mod. So it's from Open Blocks, and so it's this drain, and easy to make. And then we're going to want a tank from open blocks to put underneath it. So it'll look, I need to be careful not to stand on this because it will immediately start draining my XP. And I can't remember if these retain or not. So we'll put this tank down here in the bottom. And these tanks are nice. So you see that's 16 buckets. So this isn't 10 million, it's 103,680. There we go. Yeah. So 103,680 buckets, because that would be 16 buckets. Alright, so, and then all you do is you put the drain on top, and you stand on that drain, and it will just start sucking out your XP. So you could hear and see the levels going down. There's the liquid XP, and it's just there. So not too worried about losing a little bit if we do lose anything. But what we'll do is we're already in bat form, so this works out real well. We will put a fluid duct here, run it to here, and should hopefully make everything work. Not sure if we're going to need pneumatic servos or not. Probably so. But let's get some fluid ducts. Let's make some fluid ducts, huh? Alright. Alright, so let's see if this will work for us. Running around as a bat, but such is life. Alright, so we don't have anything in that yet. We'll open up this and see if our wrench will do it. And it's not in there. So we drained, nope, we didn't drain. So we're going to need to put a either a redstone current, which wouldn't be the end of the world because you couldn't see it, but we'll go ahead and do just a pneumatic servo just because they're so useful, and probably should just make a stack of these because, oh yeah, pneumatic craft's in here now, so now pneumatic servos are not the only thing. That doesn't seem right at all. Seems like it should have more glass, but alright, let me cook up some glass and I'll be right back. Never mind, I had glass. I guess some of the ore dictionary stuff, it's a little funky sometimes with NEI. So we'll install a pneumatic servo. Pneumatic servo's been installed. There we go. Alright, so we'll just ignore it. Okay, we'll set it on low. I'm not sure what issue I'm having here. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we'll run this here. See if we're draining in there. Yep, we are draining into this massive tank. So now we can just stand on here and watch our levels disappear. I did not mean for that to rhyme, but it did. So this will fill up nothing. That's so few buckets in the grand scheme of things. So it'll look like this for quite a while. And there's still, it looks about right. That's probably the final number right there. So it's empty still, pretty much. So what we'll do is probably in the next couple episodes, we'll work on automating our, I'm not going to go out there right now, our essence berry bushes that are down there. Keep on working on getting our levels as many as possible. and work on filling this bad boy up just because we can. And we'll get some blocks here to make this look nice. Need to switch out all the floor, and it's getting to the point where it's really annoying me, so it must be annoying y'all tremendously, because I'm a little patient with the renovations. So I might have to get something for that, and it has to do with a little bit of Thaumcraft. So y'all probably seen it. It's a really neat little trick for Thaumcraft. So guys, I'll wrap up the episode here, and if you enjoyed it, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the overworld.